What's up? What's up, everybody? Rage, Jackson, Ryan, Defender, Leland, how you all doing today? Let's see, I was just going through my stuffs. I still got just a massive amount of upgrading to do. Looks like I need some C2 amps. I'm not going to do that today. I want to focus on that multiplayer loot today. Before we get started, though, I had quite a few people asking me if the multiplayer loot works in Onslaught, and I've yet to get an answer, so I figured we'd just find out, you know. So why don't we load into a low-level Onslaught map. See, what do we want to do? Something everyone has access to that I can just fill up. I only want to do one map. Max, what's up? Let's go, do we want to just do floor 1? Let's do floor 4. I think everybody has got access to floor 4 for sure. Let's do that. We'll make it public. So if you guys would please join up, that way we can get... Yeah, it should, in theory, but I've got some people telling me it's not, and some people telling me it is. So I figured one way to find out. Let's get after it. Welcome back there, Defender. Yeah, anyway, so we'll get out to doing some Chaos 7 maps here in a minute, but I want to just run this test here real quick. Well, hello to Germany. Hopefully somebody joins. I know there's probably not many people looking for low-level Onslaught maps, but I guess I can just go ahead and build it while we're waiting. Need at least one person to join. Let's see. What do we got? I don't even know what I got in my deck. A couple Flame Auras will work. Shouldn't take much. Put that down for good measure. Let's see, we got throwers over here. So even though it's kind of a joke, I'm going to put that there anyway, just because I don't want some random javelin taking care of business over here on me. I did make it public, right? Yeah, it's public. So if I can just get one person. Oh yeah, it's saying the multiplayer bonus is there. But I need somebody to join and I want to see if it goes up. I just want to, I mean, it's only going to take a second to test it. It's just a matter of nobody wants to do low Onslaught floors. Anybody, just give me some charity for God's sakes. One person join for me. You played on the PC, you would? Nobody wants to play low Onslaught. I might end up having to do it with the wife later on just to figure out, because clearly nobody's going to join. That's terrible. I can't believe one person won't join me so I can test this. Crazy. Alright, well, I guess that's life. Thanks for the help, everybody. What's going on there, Fuel? Oh, it's all good. The US West server is just so dead. Every town you go into looks like this. I mean, it shows that there's people playing. If you go to like Steam charts, it shows that there's like 700 or 800 people playing right now at the moment. But I have no clue where they're all at, unless everybody's just playing solo still. And everybody's in their private taverns. Anyway, I'm just going to hop into some Chaos 7 expedition runs in. Anybody wants to do those, feel free to join me. Get some of that multiplayer loot. I think I'm going to stream from the EU server tonight. We'll have to see. But it seems like the EU server has the most activity most of the time. Let's see, what do we want to do here? What's going on there, All-Stars? Even the East server seems like, on PC, it seems like it's kind of dead. I go to all the servers, like, several times a day to check the markets. And, even East seems a little bit dead. Anyway, we're in Chaos 7 Expeditions. Anybody wants to get some Chaos 7 loot going on? Yeah, I mean, that's what it is. No one wants to deal with the AFK folks. I mean, which, you know, it happens. What are you gonna do? Sadly, that's something well earned. Nobody has wanted to play with the AFK folks for a long time. It said 275% on screen. Alright, well that's good. I mean, I would assume it would work. I just haven't seen it with my own eyes yet, you know? Let's see, can't remember what here is where. Gonna kind of derp around a little on the Lavamancer again today in my campaign gear, just hoping to get that mod. I still haven't gotten one of those mods after all that mod farming. Let's see. Guts to have a volcano, right? Well, that volcano's gonna get hit there, huh? From the ranged mobs. Maybe I should put it over here instead. Let's do that. Put it right there, give it a little bit of protection. So yeah, it leaves me enough for what, just one LSA or one don't have any LSAs decked out yet. I shouldn't have done the volcano. That's alright, I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it, dang it. Yep, that's right, I want to stay on the Lavamancer active. Hoping to get that Fisher, the Fisher mod. I've got one, but it's just really, really low quality. I'm hoping to get something a little bit better. I wonder if I still got... I think I still have... Or yeah, okay. I've got my Obelisk set up on this volcano right now. See, if you start with 4 and have the bonus and then kick out the AFK players, I would imagine it would tear you back down, Sal, but I don't know. I mean, you would think you would lose the bonus. Oops, I got no fishers up here. Let's see here. So close to getting EV. Well, congrats there, Shayna. Good luck to you on that. The Robo Girls, awesome. I've got mixed emotions on that mod. In theory, it's a great mod, and it would be perfect for really big maps with long lanes. But for the most part, I mean, it doesn't really matter if the dot extends for 50 seconds if the mob is dead in 6, you know? I mean, there's not a mob on this map right here anywhere that's living for 60 seconds from the time it comes out. It's just not happening. These guys are all dead. Little range boom on that one. Man, low roll too. Damn near at the bottom. Good enough. See what kind of work this Volcano is putting in. It's doing alright. 400 million. I mean, it's not no Obelisk, but it's getting some, it's putting some work in. Attack damage, 767,000. That's decent, considering it. Is that per shot? It's not per bolt, is it? It's hard to tell. It looks like it is. Yeah, there was a 767. It's actually, I mean, it's putting out some decent amount of pain, but it's 100 DU, you know? When you look at the 100 DU, is it really, you know, I mean, you're going to be able to get that much damage out of 100 DU with other defenses. Double, you know? But it does have a big novelty. You know, it's got entertainment value for sure. What's going on there, Forgiven Darkness? How you doing today? Ooh, that was a bad idea. Campaign gear versus Chaos 7 mobs. It's just never a good idea. Gots to let your defenses do everything. What's the max fire rate? I'm gonna guess it's 1.0, but I'm not positive. I don't have a. I'd have to throw a gilded defense rate chart in it to look at it. I need me a few more of those. I might go on a... I actually had really good luck with dust, believe it or not, yesterday. I had like several stacks of Chaos 4 dust, and I went and bought a bunch of shards with it, and I ended up getting like 3 or 4 defense rate shards out of probably, I don't know, I probably had like 40 or 50 shard packs from the dust. I would say the Obelisk is better. Themic. What's going on there, Partek? The thing with the Obelisk is not only is it doing that ridiculous smite damage, but it also buffs you. And the damage that you can put out while you're buffed is ridiculous. So, I mean, if you were to compare the two side by side, I would take the Obelisk all day over the Volcano for sure. Well, I wouldn't use a Colossus personally. There, Bowser. That's another one of those things that's just there for entertainment value. It's not worth using, in my opinion. You just don't need a really, really expensive high health wall anywhere, you know? I mean, as you see, most in-game players right now aren't even using walls. Once you get mods set up, you don't even need any walls. So, but yeah, I mean, that's great health, you know? What's going on, Roland? How you doing? But other than just for entertainment, personally, I think the Colossus is a complete waste of DU. But it does have entertainment value, you know, which is good. Getting you some Abyssal Mandates finally. Nice, Partek. Come on, Mouthy. It's gonna need you to come out of here. Did that get him? Yep, there he comes. It's just crazy because when you're playing, like when I'm playing actively on the EV2, I see that Shocking Revelations mod all the time. I mean, I'll get one like every couple of maps. And now it just seems these things are hiding. Man, I love Side still. It's going to take me a while to get over seeing all that loot pop out. That is such a beautiful thing. What about with Vicious on it there, Partek? I never checked. Does Vicious do anything good for the Colossus? The tree has actually got a lot of utility besides just all the Dryad defenses. I mean, having that heal and then the increased hero crit, that's good stuff. Welcome there, Jack. Destruction is what you would want from C1. Let's see. Might get my PDTs back in the mix today. I got my PDTs all fattened up. All you have to do is hold Alt, or on the mod. Yeah, if you hold Alt, it will tell you. Like if you look through your, let's find a defense health. I'm sure I've got one here, right? Or no, I sold it to Twinkie yesterday. That's right. On that late night stream, I found one, but I sold it to Twinkie. Doesn't look like I have it. It should be on Lightrayne's spreadsheet though. If you do exclamation info chart, I think it's info charts. It's been a while. I can't remember now. I got my guys on. I got all my homies on funky keys here. Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother with that. Am I overkilling this? I think I'm overkilling it, huh? Seems to be. Thanks, Sarah William. Appreciate it. Back again from last night, huh? Let's see. Let's just go with that. Or info tables, not info charts. Derp. I'll remember one of these days. I told Lightrayne if he named it something stupid like the Sheets, I would remember it, but I don't remember it when he puts proper wording. Let's see. Not enough mana. Somebody else has got some juice. I don't see it laying anywhere. Anybody drop it up here? No. I guess when that person left, it bugged. You know, I'll just have to defend this lane. At least do this. We'll be able to pick it up pretty quick, so it's all good. I could remember that part, Tech. I'll never forget it. Maybe I'll just add an alternate command for it. Doesn't even matter. Everything's just melting over here. That is for sure.
Select a song.
Don't know why, but when you do Onslaught, it doesn't give you defender packs. It's not a guarantee. It's a chance of getting a defender pack. They're pretty rare, Shayna. Like, if you go 50 floors, you could potentially only see 1 or 2, you know. But it's not guaranteed that you're gonna get them. I want these guys to have an opportunity to come out, you know. Not like I need any flyer protection with all these sky guards everywhere, but whatever. Alright, I think we're good for me to lava mance it up. I mean, I've got a lot of defender packs, but you gotta remember, that's just hundreds and hundreds of Onslaught maps. I have no clue how many Onslaught maps I've done overall, but it's been a lot, you know. I'll show you guys. As soon as they introduce some new stuff. See, the problem with me opening defender packs right now is all I get is gold, because I've had so many defender packs that, you know, everything that pops is duplicates. Now I don't have everything, but I'm not willing to risk all the defender packs and all the defender medals and all those rerolls just to get lots and lots and lots of gold, you know, because I do have most of the things. So as soon as they add some more stuff to increase that pool a little bit, I'm gonna do a defender pack opening and crack them all open, but I've got a lot. Come on, Gribbs, what you got versus this campaign Lavamancer? That's right. But yeah, this is what I've got saved up now. I got 186 green ones, 17 blue ones, and 3 mythical ones. But like I said, I'm gonna wait until there's some more stuff added into the pools, and then crack them all open then. Well, it's not the floor or the map, it's the lane, Sir Dreams. You have to look at the lane mutator that's there. You only have to worry about drenching them if it's got controlled burn, drench, poison, etc. Actually, I put in, I gave an email to Audio Micro Library, which has a pretty big, big music base, and I'm licensed to use their stuff through Curse, because I'm a Curse network partner. They've never put me on any of their websites or anything, but man, I got dreams. I got hopes and dreams that one day I'll make it onto the front page of Curse.com for some video. Dude, wrecked. But anyway, the last time I used them, I got copyright claims on the stuff. And on a live stream, you know, we're talking 30, 40, 50 songs that get played. So if it's just one short video with one song in it, and I get a copyright claim on it, it's not that big of a deal. You know, I hit one button, dispute it, and it's all good. But when it's a live stream, you have to do that for every song that gets claimed. So if you stream for, say, 2 hours and there's 40 songs or whatever that played, you've got to do it 40 times, and it's very tedious. Oh yeah, gotta have the microwave. I got 2 Lavamancers. It's Microwave, and I can't remember what the other one's name is. Microwave is my Fisher Lavamancer usually. Where are all the Lavamancer mods at, for God's sakes? I gotta get me some speed on this guy. Fishers are similar to flame auras. However, instead of like hitting for damage and causing a set amount of damage, they added dot, damage over time, ignite that will continue to tick for a period. And the Fishers actually have slightly larger range than flame auras. The main benefit with flame auras is flame auras hit flyers as well. And, you know, I mean, hitting flyers too is kind of a big deal, for sure. What's going on there, Lightrayne? How you doing? Good morning, afternoon to you. I'll add an alternate command for it, Partech. That way it's there. Space Cat, thank you very much for subscribing. I do appreciate it. Uh-oh, almost fell in. Let this roller come out a little bit. Yeah, same setup. You can do the increased nodes on weapon manufacturers and get you know, be able to put more than 3 nodes down. But I personally don't use it in the current state of the game. Loot spraying everywhere. Very nice. Anyway, we got a spot open all, and we're joining a new map. We're on US West, so feel free to pop on in and join us. As soon as we get to the next map, it will allow you to, or you'll see it on the war table. You might have to back out of the war table and go back up to it, or refresh. Sometimes refresh doesn't get it. However, we are coming up on a new map now. I haven't found any today, random. But just the day's really just getting started for me. I'm actually not going to do a whole lot of farming today. I'm going to take a little breather this afternoon. In my downtime, I usually just kind of farm DD2. But today I'm gonna play something different. When I get done with the stream, I'm gonna have myself a little lunch and run a couple of errands, and then I think I'm gonna try out Warframe just for fun. I'm not gonna stream it because it's gonna be some heavy duty fail. But if I enjoy the game, I'll probably end up doing some Warframe streams. Do a video on trap placement tips. Yeah, I can do that. Just a matter of people wanting to see it, you know. The thing with doing edited videos is they really do take a lot of time, so I want to make sure it's a video that people want to watch. Let's see, what do we want to do? I guess well, I don't want to put them so far up. I just don't want the rollers getting stuck, you know? There we go. I will never forget now, Lightrayne. I'll never forget. Those sheets, it is. Warframe, I guess, has got a big update coming, like in the next few months too, a big content update. So it's, you know, theoretically it's a good time to hop into the game. You can get caught up to where other players are at, and then the update will come and hopefully bring some new stuff. Now watch, Lightrayne. I will never ever again forget info tables. Now that the sheets is a thing. Is that all the lanes? I think so. Gonna lava mance it again, and one more map of praying. It was all you, Partek. Partek with the exclamation to Sheets initiative. Omni and Joe, you know, two friends that I play with quite frequently, they've been grinding out the Warframe. They've been going ham on it. That and, you know, like those guys are actually didn't seem very interested in the space combat thing. But I'm very interested in the space combat thing. I haven't really looked at it much to see how it's going to work, but I do like the thought of it. And I guess that's coming to Warframe. I love this bone glove. Any way to turn the Lava Mancer into a ranged hero. Love it, love it, love it. Exclamation Flame Aura. Fishy plays. Ooh, I got punched in the face. Ogre coming. Where all the mods at? Yeah, that's the way to go right there, Lightrayne. FA. I don't know why I didn't do that to begin with. All about them shotguns for you, huh, Part-Time? I don't know. I don't understand enough about the game to know how I'm going to want to play it. I do know, I see a lot of the big streamers, the big Warframe streamers and stuff. I see them, they seem to be going all melee all the time. It's like you rarely see them use anything ranged. And I'm definitely, although I do enjoy the movement and everything, jumping around, I definitely don't want to be full 100% melee. I'm not sure how many Defender medals you get now, Forgiven. The campaign has shrunk. I think to get the same amount, you might have to do campaign and adventure mode. Because, remember, campaign, it used to be just campaign, and it was much longer. But campaign and adventure mode should give you the same amount of medals. I'm just guessing. I'm not positive at all on that. Wants to stay on the Lavamancer as much as possible. What's going on there, Cajun? How you doing? Yes, I don't even know what that is, Partek. You're talking to someone who doesn't understand anything. You guys know I don't watch in-game chat, right? Senate and Tobin. I just looked down and saw you guys were having a conversation. I don't even watch in-game chat. I always just watch stream chat. That way I try to, I don't always hit the mark, but I try to answer everyone's comments or questions from the stream. I'm definitely going to have to get me another bone gauntlet. Or level this one. I'll probably end up just getting another one instead of using all the crafting materials. Ender Cow, what's going on? I'm sure that's probably why, Partek. Is there ammo in Warframe? Does Warframe have ammo? I was wondering if that's a thing, too. You could conserve ammo, potentially. Give me that loot. You don't like farming Chaos 7 dungeon maps? I actually love the dungeon maps. That's one of my favorites. I'd be more than happy to build the dungeon maps anytime if you want to DPS them there, Bowser. Didn't see an ingot pop up. I don't think we get one this time. No, no ingot. There is ammo? Okay. Is that why maybe they're not only running around one shot and everything, but they're conserving ammo too, perhaps? Really common? Ah, gotcha. You got 20 mil for that one. 283,000 gold. Not too shabby. Yeah, I don't even know Partech. I'm too much of a nub to know. Too much of a nub. Have to look through all the loot here in a minute, see if anything good comes out of it. It's alright, I'll do a slow build. Actually, I'll look through my loot right now. I'll give somebody else an opportunity to pop in if they want. Still gonna save all of the armor, regardless of the mod that's on it. Just because I think it's gonna be easier just to add mods to armor than it's gonna be to level up all my armor sets over again. So I'll save that. The rest of this stuff can all go though. Alright, come on, let's see that Lavamancer mod here. There we go, we picked up another player too. Got that 425% loot. It'll fill your bags, there's no doubt. Man, nothing, huh? Jeez. Kind of a low roll on that bad boy. Dang. Just not going to be here. I don't know why that mod is so elusive. Unless that's one of the mods that were actually fixed and you're not, because Trendy's intention, they said, was to not have it so that the stuff was based off of what was in your deck. Let's see, let's just put it right there. Something like that. God dang it, I keep switching to the wrong heroes. I got them all on the wrong keys because of the Lavamancer being in the mix. Did it again. F2 is usually my EV, and right now it is not my EV. And then F3 is usually my monk, my Flame Aura Monk, and right now I've got my Flame Aura Monk on F1. God dang it. Sell one of these and move it up top, and then we should be good. Well, I mean, I'm sure we'd be good just with those 3 Weapon Man nodes, but y'all know what I'm saying. Oh! Let me go ahead and jump off this ledge here. It might be having one of those days there, Lightrayne. What's that? Oh, I fall off the ledge every 10 times a stream. Everybody's used to it. Discord is a mod-only command. Is why it's not working for everybody else. I read up a little bit of what you guys were actually looking at or talking about, but yeah. The Discord server is a great place. They've got a really good help channel, and they've got an active LF looking for group channels, which is awesome. But their tavern can be a little harsh at times, so I made that a mod-only command as it was getting spammed quite regularly, and I was getting a lot of comments saying, how could you suggest such a thing? They're particularly not very nice to new players, which, you know, I have a hard time endorsing, but there's enough benefit out of the help channel and the looking for group channel that I still have a link to it. I'm right on the verge of deciding whether or not I want to start a public Discord again, but I just don't want to have to work, you know? And if I had a public Discord, I'm not going to allow people to belittle new players. But for that to happen, you have to actually manage it, you know? And I don't want, you know, I don't want to give myself extra work to do, you know, basically. No, I don't have a... I mean, official Discord servers are usually... The DD2 one is not near as bad as the other official ones I'm in. The official Fortnite Discord is rough. It's just completely toxic. The Fortnite Reddit Discord is actually pretty good. This subreddit. The mods are just RNG, Silver Rod. There's nothing that you can do to get higher quality mods. It's just, that is the grind game right now. It's all about farming the mods. You know, you might have to look at 1,000 pieces of gear to see one full green mod. I can't do that, Barba. I don't know what it means. And if it's something that's... Not that you would do such a thing, but if you were telling me something foul, I could end up getting strikes on my YouTube channel. Doesn't matter what language you're speaking in. But yeah, the mod grind is real. It's all about, that is the grind. I mean, the stats you find on gear and the champion score, or the gear score on pieces of gear, are not that big of a deal anymore. Come on back over here, back through these flamers again. There you go. Thank you very much. Yep, they was all waiting on me. Yeah, perfect mods are definitely the min-max endeavor. No doubt about it. The good thing is that the mob difficulty was not increased, factoring in mods. So even having full red mods, you're still going to blow through the content. you're gonna blast through everything because you've got power on top of what you need to get the job done, you know? That's a tough call there, Oblivious. That would, depends on what you want. You know, if you're happy with your builders and heroes you have now, then, but then on the same note, I mean, having all the heroes is a big deal. But, yeah, on that same note, like Lightrayne said, you can earn heroes with Defender medals, so as the one of the things in the game that you just straight up can only get with gems, inventory, and like that material vault. I didn't expect it to be free. I mean, I didn't have the slightest thought in my head that it would be free, but I did think that it was a little sticker shock for people. You know, they didn't say up front that it was going to cost, and then coming out at that cost, you know. What's going on there, Plurberry? How you doing? Fire servo. I just cannot get that dang mod. Like I said, I've already got one, but it's really, really low quality. Toho. I got cobolted. Or kobolded, pardon me. Anti-skeleton. Nothing. Nothing good. Let's see if there's anything in the box. Give me something good. Yeah, no doubt there, Cody. I think one of the things that pissed people off about it is they just didn't say it up front. Or if they would have included something for free, like including a base functionality. You know, maybe where you could, store 99 of something even for free. And then, and then for a purchase add-on from it. I think it would have went over a lot better then. Or if they would have just said up front. If they'd have said up front, hey, this is going to cost, then people wouldn't have been as upset. Well, the quality of gear, how gear works now, it's not like it used to be. Gear is all about the upgrade levels. So if you don't have a good enough of a champion score to unlock Chaos 7, the only thing you can do is either upgrade your Chaos 6 gear or keep running Chaos 6 till you get better gear. But what you'll see when you first break into, say, Chaos 6, the gear is going to drop 1 of 10 upgrade value. The gear itself is all going to be the same. It's just a matter of you upgrading it or getting it already upgraded. And then as you play, the upgrade level will increase. So you'll get, 1 of 10, 2 of 10, 3 of 10, 4 of 10, and so on. It'll keep going up from there. Let's see. This map is going to call for a volcano. Just because, you know. How do you not? That's not a boss lane anyway, so I'm not worrying about it. This one, however, can be a boss lane. Let's see. What do we got left? Got not much. We got enough left for one. One weapon manufacturer or 4 auras? I think let's just go 4 auras. There we go. That'll get it. Let's do it. That's the same thing I'm doing, Cody. See, for me, I had gems sitting already. Those Steam summer sales were awesome, you know? Yeah, I mean, if you're not max bags, I wouldn't worry about the vault until you get all the bags. Like Lightrayne said, I mean, for the cost of the vault, you can buy 2 bags and have some gems left over. So until you get max bags in your vault and on your hero, I personally probably wouldn't buy the vault. But since I'm all maxed out, you know, I grabbed it. Yeah, that's fair. It happens. I always prepare for those things. The dates always get leaked. They're not always 100% accurate, but they're usually like within a day of being correct. The dates of Steam holiday sales. So I did it up. I have to look. I think I have some gems sitting on one of the platforms, either PlayStation or Xbox. I know I've got some gems left. I'll have to check on those and see what I got. But same thing on both of those platforms. I haven't even really played since the vault became a thing. So I would probably spend any gems I had on those platforms on just more vault bags, instead of messing with the materials tab. I mean, it's a nice, convenient thing for sure. But I mean, I understand where people are coming from. Like I said, they didn't... You know, if they would have just said something up front, or would have gave something for free with the option to buy more, I still think people would have bought more. And then people would have not been upset, or as upset about the vault itself. I definitely wouldn't consider doing it on both Jedi. I mean, just the game itself is just too much of a grind game to play on multiple platforms. So if you do play on multiple platforms, just play for fun, you know? On one of the platforms, don't try to min-max, just play for fun, is my suggestion. Because it is just a, you know, it's a grinder. No doubt about it. Good enough. There's actually 1 mana sitting up in the spawn. See if I can get it. No, not gonna give it to me. That's alright. I only need one, it'll be right there. Yeah, in a perfect world it would be, Roland, but the problem is DD2 was developed... You know, remember DD2 has been being developed for a long time. So all that has to be licensed and everything up front, or the game has to be profitable enough where it can redo its licenses with Xbox or PlayStation. And DD2 is not that game. You know, it's too small of a player base. But yeah, there's not anybody that I'm aware of that would disagree. I mean, how could you not want more players, you know? I mean, it would be better for everything, not just matchmaking, but the economies, you know, I mean, the markets would all be on the same page. It would be better across the board, but it's just not an option, you know? If DD2 had 1 million players, they would have a crap load of money, and then it would be an option. For DD2, it would require upgrading to Unreal 4, which just going from Unreal 3 to an Unreal 4 license would cost Trendy over $1 million. Or I think it is $1 million, actually. Or it used to be. The problem Trendy has is its Unreal 3 version is a completely outdated and unsupported version of Unreal 3. So the game engine has no updates or support. So they basically have to just wing it. And you combine that with having so many different creative teams coming and going over the life of DD2's development. And it's, I mean, I feel for those guys. Mark and Jose, those guys got their work cut out for them. Trying to make something that you want to see work based off of somebody else's foundational structure is just a challenge in any business, not just the game designing. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'd love to see it, but I understand why it's not an option. Now, DD3, however, they need to get going on some DD3 and give us some cross-platform. That would be kick-ass. Hopefully one day, you know? Is Volcano doing anything? 400 million, it's doing a little bit. It's not like... It's not doing what an Obelisk would have done. What are you talking about, Awesemo Noob? You've won every giveaway DD2 has ever offered. Awesemo Noob is the giveaway winning champion. What's going on there, Prime Ranger? How you doing? Oh, I'm stuck. There we go. Thanks there, Prime and Prime. Appreciate it. DD3 will definitely be a thing. There's no doubt in my mind at all. I mean, it won't be anytime soon, but it will definitely be a thing. I mean, it's Trendy's premier IP. I mean, they own the rights to Dungeon Defenders. So if they're going to continue to make games, there's no reason why their next game shouldn't be in the Dungeon Defenders franchise. It's in their best interest. Now, they may have to do something like a mobile game or something in between in the meantime, just to get the funding to do DD3. But I definitely think there will be a DD3 for sure. But yeah, I mean, definitely not anytime soon. I mean, it's not even in development yet, and it'll take 4 or 5 years to develop. So if they started working on it today, we'd get it in 4 or 5 years, you know. Appreciate it there, Prime Ranger. Thank you very much. Just can't get that stupid Lavamancer thing. I'm still unsure if I even want to use it, so I don't know why I'm obsessing over it so much. Because I do have one to play around with. Lucas, I'm not sure. I think I might have missed you 20 minutes ago. If I did, I apologize, but thank you very much for subscribing as well. Ooh, we lost 2 people. I'll do my inventory while we're waiting. See if we can't get some more folks joined in. Alright, let's see. I haven't seen a useful shard in several days either. Still nothing. Low rolls on all these guys. Nothing, nothing, nothing. I need the other heroic wave one. The chest. What is it? Heroic power. That's Chaos 5. I still need to get a gilded one of those. No luck. Yeah, being able to open your inventory during waves would be pretty convenient, that's for sure. Looks like nobody else is wanting to join us. We're on US West. 2 spots open. Anybody wants in, feel free to hop in. That's too close for it being a boss lane. Let me move it down. Just don't want any stuck roller issues, you know. And we do have a full boatload of DU to spend on this one. There we go, got somebody in. Which shard should you use for Earth Shatter? Use the knock-up shard, defense rate, and destruction. Let's see, we all good over there. Let's just do this too, just to get some booms going. I've got the stuff now to get some more defenses dialed in. I gotta get that done this afternoon too. Long list of things I want to get done, and what I end up doing is just playing and grinding more. But I gotta go through and set up my stuff, you know. Just needs to do it. A bunch left. I guess let's throw some fishers in the mix. One more spot open. Anybody wants it? This is way overkill now, but we still got DU. There we go. Overkilled. Overkilled is better than underkilled. Quite a bit, Silver Run. I mean, if you look at my Steam profile, I'm sure it's been like 200 hours over the last 2 weeks, and the amount of stream time is probably only 60 or 70 of that. But it's, I mean, I play a crap load of DD2. Alright, looks like nobody else is joining, so just go ahead and get it rolling. Oh crap, couldn't get out of it. It won't let you join once the combat phase is started, Pro Killer. You don't have to add me though, it's public. Just join the group right from the war table. Yeah, I'll hop in the Steam group chat. So if you don't feel like looking through the war table, you can just join me right there on the group chat. I was in it right now. In fact, let me throw a message in the Steam group as well while I'm at it. Might as well throw up an announcement in there, let anybody playing know. Let's see. There we go. Announcement has been posted. Uh-oh, connection's cutting out. See what's going on with that. It's doing a really weird thing. Man, I thought this was solved too. I didn't have any problems last week streaming. And then yesterday, the connection issues came back again. This one, the way the latency is bouncing, or the bitrate is bouncing up and down, it seems like it might be Windows Update related. Looks like it recovered, but that is not a good thing to see. So irritating. I completely thought that problem was resolved. Like I said, I had a full week with no issues. Then all of a sudden it started getting poopy again. Yeah, like Lightrayne said, I would definitely go more builders before I chose a DPS hero. I mean, the Gunwitch and the Barbarian are both insanely fun, but you're gonna progress further in the game with more building options. Or you're gonna, in my opinion, you'll have more fun progressing in the game with more building options. Oh, I missed. Or no, lagged behind or something. The last hit did. That's weird. Whatever. Get these sky guards all upped. Good enough. Ollie Murphy and Silver Rod, thank you both very much for subscribing. I do appreciate it. You guys are the best. Nah, shard drops don't change. It's only the loot, just the gear, so armor, weapons, and relics. Shards and crafting materials isn't affected by how many players. Unfortunately, that would be awesome. Get some eruption going on these fissures. Go, go, little fissures. Wreck it up. The Lavamancer's really solid builder and is really good DPS if you like melee heroes. If you want to go up and punch things, the Lavamancer is definitely a good one for you. No doubt about it. This Lavamancer I'm not actually playing properly. He's actually in campaign gear. I've just got him in the deck and playing him actively in hopes of finding some the Lavamancer Fisher mod, or finding a higher quality one anyway. Gots to get that quality. Yeah, you can have a lot of fun. You can actually do one-shot builds. I did that old one-shot Lavamancer build. That's still valid. It still works. But the playstyle is insanely boring. Setting up for 10 seconds just to wait for one mob to come is just kind of boring. Is the problem, you know? But it's insanely powerful, the Molten Core. Yep, doing games with viewers right now, okay. That will be the majority of the streams now that they added that loot bonus in. Do I think they'll ever make a dev kit for DD2? I don't think they will, no. I don't think the DD2 will never have modding or anything. I don't think. I mean, I do think that would be really cool. I do think a big part of the future of DD2 depends on that blockchain thing. I'm not super familiar with it, so I can't really tell you anything. If that happens, and DD2 is the first game, the first like full PC and console game that does the whole blockchain thing, I think DD2's player base will go through the roof. You know, if you just do exclamation commands there, Partech, it will give you a link to all the commands. That way you can quit guessing. Yeah, if weapon manufacturers were upgradable, they would be ridiculous. But that's one of the big benefits now is you get, you know, you get a high-end tier 1 defense that requires no more mana. So it allows you to upgrade the other stuff in the area up to tier 5, or it allows you just to not upgrade anything. You know, that's back in the old C7 farming from back in the day. That was the route I took. I mean, I would spam nodes in every lane if I was just speed farming, and then not upgrade anything and just sit here and spam G. Currently, I'm using two 295 X2s, Iceman. So, I mean, I've got a decent setup, but it produces a insane amount of heat. And I'd be able to get better performance with a massive reduction in heat generation with a 1080 Ti. So that's what I'm hoping for. Alright, so yeah, you can join here when we get into this next map there, okay? We're on US West. Make sure you're on the correct server. You can either join through the Steam group, you can join off the war table. There's lots of options, you know. Feel free to hop on in and join us. Yeah, that's the way to go. I can't afford one. I mean, that's the dream, is to get a 1080 Ti. That's why I've been asking for help. You know, it's gonna make the edited content, it's gonna make it just flawless looking if I can get one. But it's just a matter of, you know, everything costs money, and I don't have any. So that's the challenge. One more. You got some mana, Star-Lord? I saw it go to you. There it is. Sweet. See, I'm just going to go 2 nodes for the 180. I think I like that better. Let the Flame Arrows do the bulk of the work and have the Weapon Mans as the last resort. Well, I mean, with my current setup, DD2, when it's performing properly, it runs fine. You know, I'm over 100 frames per second. Now, I know I don't stream at that, but like all of my edited content is all, you know, is always, I actually record it at 120 frames per second, and then I render it down to 60 for the videos. So the edited content should always look really nice and smooth and all. I'm gonna go 3 on that one, just because I can. Well, yeah, you're gonna have FPS drops on everything, but you just gotta remember this isn't the only game I play, you know? I mean, I'm looking overall content, not just DD2. I mean, if all I was concerned with was DD2, I probably wouldn't bother upgrading it. I would just leave it. Let's see, what does that leave me? 110, so that's enough for a double. Yep, this is a boss lane now. Let me go back here. Actually, that's a boss lane up top, too. Yeah, we were way too close. There we go, that's a little better. There's quite a few players on PS4 there, Fishy. One of the challenges DD2 really has, even adding in this multiplayer update, is it's almost, you know, and I hate to sound negative, but it's too little too late. They had a game where for 3 years it was basically played as a single player game. I mean, people had the option to play in groups, but there was no reason to. And with this update that they added in the increased loot, I mean, it's just a baby step in getting there. Them being stuck on using this current gating system is a huge problem as well. I mean, multiplayer loot or not, unless you have a dedicated friend that you do the Onslaught climb with, the Onslaught climb gating is just ridiculous. Monster Hunter World already released. Player variant released on PC today. I'm not going to play it though. It's just, I mean, I kind of want to play it, but it's a pricey game with just adds in some grind. You know, so although I did think about playing it, I'm not going to. There you go. Cody's getting it done. I'll do a video about it. That way a lot of people will respond, but I'm gonna put a poll on my YouTube community page and asked, you know, try to figure out what platforms people are playing on. Trendy, of course, that's proprietary information, so they can't share that. Now, we can look up how many players there are on Steam, but on consoles, it's tough to find the actual player base. So it's very difficult to, you know, it's difficult to see who's playing on what. Emerson, thank you very much for subscribing. I do appreciate it a ton. No, the only 6 out of 10 is the best you will get in Chaos 7 OPA. The only way to, how it works is when you hit the point where you're getting 6 out of 10 gear in any tier, say Chaos 3, then at that point Chaos 2 is going to be dropping 10 out of 10 gear. So the only way to get 10 out of 10 gear in Chaos 7 would be to be in a full Chaos 8 set. If you were in a full Chaos 8 set, then your Chaos 7 gear would drop at 10 out of 10. But, I mean, that's just a long way off, you know, for anyone. How long is today's stream? I've been going for, what, about an hour and a half or so now, Pixia. So, not a ton more time. The Summoner's already in the game, Clearberry. The Summoner is the Abyss Lord. There will be no actual additional Summoner. That was actually addressed years ago when the Abyss Lord released. Daniel Haddad, Blacksmith is what his gamer name was. Alright, Shayna, take it easy. Thanks for swinging by. I'm on US West. Pro Killer. Anyway, Blacksmith did an interview and he said this is the Summoner. The reason they're calling it the Abyss Lord instead of the Summoner is they don't plan on adding in minion units, and Overlord mode is not an option. So since it was 2 drastic changes from DD1, they decided to call it the Abyss Lord instead. So yeah, the Abyss Lord is indeed the summoner. The summoner from DD1 will not be a thing. I'm using the Shatterquake mod silence. I don't remember. You'd have to look at my Earth Shatter video. That Shatterquake mod is really good though. It stacks is the big deal with it. So you can really stack the damage up. The dot ticks will go up over a million DPS just from the dot. Hey, you just gotta mix it up, Jacob. Don't just use just cannons or just poison dart towers or anything else. Try like 2 ramsters, a PDT, and a cannon, or 2 ramsters and 3 cannons, or something like that. I mean, generally in Onslaught, you don't really have a problem until you get to Lost Temple. And Lost Temple, of course, you get 200 DU plus per lane. That allows you to, plus there will be easy lanes too that you can underbuild on. So it allows you to really build it out. So, I mean, like 3 cannons, 2 ramsters, 3 ramsters, 2 cannons, something like that. I mean, those are all great options. You know, just if you want to go just with the OG heroes, try, you know, some cannons, PDTs, maybe a flamethrower. I mean, there's lots and lots and lots of options against cyborgs. Yeah, the Ramster is very, very strong, no doubt about it. You use both there, Silence. Shatterquake is a mod, Earth Toss is a shard. So 2 completely different things. You use them both. You don't choose one over the other. That and the dot is even spreading and hitting flyers. I don't know if that's a bug or if it's intended, but you can see flyers catching on fire that are flying over top of the Earth Shatter. And of course, Earth Shatters aren't supposed to hit flyers. But yeah, you definitely want both. You know, Earth Toss and Shatterquake. If you're just using one, you're seriously missing out. Earth Toss you have to use now. That's not an option. It's an option whether or not you want a Shatterquake mod. I personally wouldn't go without it, personally. But, you know, that doesn't mean you have to build it that way. You do have to use Earth Toss, though. Without Earth Toss, it's just not worth using the tower at all. For certain. Wrong dang hero again. This is a boss lane. That's going to be too close, isn't it? Hopefully we don't get any rollers. I don't know. I mean, the basics are in the video. Partek's far the expert on Abyss Lords, though. You should build it, you know, build it how you want to play it. It's based off of your playstyle, you know. But, I mean, Partek's right there. But it's the same as doing a build that I use. You know, this is a suggested build, or this is a build that I personally use. It doesn't mean you have to do it that way. You should definitely change it up to match your playstyle, you know, instead of worrying about anything else. Bees in anything equal any lane, Cody. I mean, what are we missing? Don't really need anything else, but I guess that's fine. We don't need it, we don't need it. If we don't need it, that means add fishers. Perfect. See, let's get some on that shorty lane over here. Alright, Playberry, take it easy. Man, talk about poor placement. I can stuff another one up front there. There we go. There it is. They're both really good heroes, Jacob. No doubt about it. Well, we've had people drop in. Okay. I mean, if there's 4 people that want to join, then I'll definitely go out. In fact, I'll just go out and start a new one after this map. Hopefully, hopefully it fills up. I'm worried about it filling up because we want to have 4 players to get the maximum loot bonus, you know. But we've also played quite a few maps today with only 3. But yeah, I'll go out and form a new group after this match. Anyone in this match, if it doesn't fill up, by all means, rejoin. Yep, on US West, I'm in the Steam group chat right now. So you can either join me off the Steam group chat or just find the game from the war table. Either way. Yep, what Lightrayne said right there. We don't know yet, Iceman. I would assume a minimum of 2 weeks, and more realistically, probably in about a month. Would be my guess, but who knows. We will find out. I mean, hopefully sooner. I hope it's in 2 weeks. I'm going to be going out of town. When are we going out of town? September something. 15th. Like right around September 15th, I'm going to be out of town for a few days, so I'm really hoping that's not when it releases. Oops. My friends list is full, Drift Bunny. I'm not accepting any friends on Steam. I have to boot people to accept new. So people still send me tons and tons of friend requests, and I don't even look at them. I just delete them. So don't even bother, sadly. Just join the Steam group. You know, like I said, anytime I'm doing public matches, I'll pop into that group chat, and you can join me just through there. Yeah, it should be by default, Taylor. You have to go to the title screen to look. If you're not on... If you go out to the title screen and then click Options, in the top right, it will show you servers. I don't think the rewards will change, Jeremy. I think it's going to be the same. It's just a matter of do you want to do it or not. I mean, it's the end game is a min-maxing grind game. You know, you just slowly grind your way to the top. It's not, it doesn't take any level of skill or being good or whatever to do it. It just requires the time. If you understand the mobs and mutators and you have time to play it, you can go as high as you want in Onslaught, you know? Nah, I'm done AP resetting, Arthur. I finished it up, finally. Oh, I missed it. It bounced over here. Not that my campaign gear is going to do anything for that, but... I bet, I don't know what it'll be All-Stars, but I would guess it will probably be something like that, like every 5 maps or whatever. I'm not really sure what they had planned for it. But yeah, I'm at the Ascension caps now, so there's no reason for me to reset anymore. I'm actually very glad to be there. It makes the game completely kick back. I got no time restrictions, I gotta get this done today going in my head. I can completely just play the game and have fun. Exclamation FA in chat there, Marak. We'll get you the full rundown. It said it right in the patch notes. All-Stars that 1 map floors are coming. It's been teased for a long time, but they straight up said it right in the patch notes this time. That what they said before, how they worded it, was there will no longer be 3 map floors, but they didn't say what the option would be. Oh, there's another crappy one. That's the same thing I got now. At least I finally saw the dang mod, but it's another 1 of 10. Not that I need more than 50 seconds, but... You know what, I don't even know why I'm sweating this mod, because the quality of the mod doesn't matter on that one. It really 100% doesn't. Alright, head out to town and check through the marketplace real quick. Betsy's the last thing in campaign, Drift Bunny, but then the story continues on in adventure mode. So although campaign is kind of its own thing sitting there, adventure mode continues the story along. Anybody got anything? Oop, oop, oop. Can't skip out on any Lobby modules. Need a bunch of C2 ones now. Anyway, loading up now, so feel free to hop back on in if you want to. I'll get a couple more maps done and then probably call it a day here. But let's see, where do we want to start? I always start on a dungeon map just because I need the stuff. Let's start on Molten Citadel. I haven't seen that one yet today. There we go. You know what, I'm going to ditch the Lava Mancer and bring back some Poison Dart Towers for the Earth Shatters. Do I want Earth Shatters? Let's do Earth Shatters instead, huh? I'm going to move these heroes around too. Let's see, here belongs on 3. Nuke Bags belongs on 4. That one's already right. Let's see, Juice Bot belongs on 2. And then Gobu belongs on 1. Or I wanted Earth Shatters, dang it. Let's grab Earth Shatters instead. So we were talking about Earth Shatters just a moment ago. I'll probably do some low chaos tomorrow, maybe, Briar. Tomorrow, remember, is Friday, so the Trendy Friday fun is there. Let's shatter it up. Let's get lots of Sky Guards in for these knockups from the Earth Shatter. And then hopefully that will leave me enough for a Flame Aura at each entrance. Let's see. Get a little upfront damage going there just because. 5 more. That's actually perfect. There we go. You'd have to go back out to the title screen there, Drift Bunny, and switch to US West. You can manually change what server you're on. It doesn't matter where you're at. Like tonight, my late night stream tonight, which is going to be tomorrow morning for those of you in Europe, starting at 11 p.m. Pacific time. I'm going to be doing public matches from the EU server. So you guys give me the benefit of not having the latency today, and I'll give it back to you tonight. Tonight for me, tomorrow morning for you. I'm -8 GMT, I believe, right now. I'm not even positive. Somebody do an exclamation time in chat. I think it's -8 GMT right now here. This time of year. It might be 7 though. It's either 7 or 8. What's going on there, Logan? What's up? What's up? Next stream, gots to have me some gun witching. Gotta do it, gotta do it. But I gotta get the gun witch squared away. I think I'm gonna have to do some market hopping today and check the markets multiple times per day and see what's for sale. I need all the low-level crafting materials. Chaos 1 and Chaos 2 amps, and then all of those shiny things. The Chaos 4, 5, 6 bracket special stuff. Okay, I'm -7 GMT right now. Yeah, I knew it was either -7 or -8. Range on these Earth Shatters is just amazing. Going all the way down into that spawn, and that's without using any rate or any range shards at all. Now, in light of that, I'm not anywhere near the range cap, but 6100 range just from your Ascension. Nothing else. That's just awesome. I love these Earth Shatters, man. It is just such good stuff. It may have filled up fast there, Spider-Man. And then sometimes, of course, too, you have to Sometimes you have to either refresh or back out of the war table and re-go up to it. It seems like you have to do that with markets almost every time to see if a market is actually there. Or it may have filled up too quick. You know, even if, like, there's a, you know, there's a 15-20 second delay between actual and what you see on the stream, depending on your internet connection. Can be anywhere like as short as like 12 seconds and as high as probably 30 or 45, really. So people may have joined already. You want to do all 4 drift money. If you're just starting in the game, you want to play have all 4 in your deck. And that'll get you a real nice selection of, well, first off, you'll get all 4 of the original heroes leveled up to level 50 at the same time. But then it also gives you a nice selection of defenses to use through the campaign and adventure mode. What's going on there, Stub? How you doing? It happens, Logan. Stuff breaks, you know. What can you do? I haven't seen a green mod yet today, have I? I don't think I have. Yeah, it's full right now, Pro Killer. If you're too low, then it's not going to let you in anyway. You got to have the champion score to do Chaos 7, or you can't get into Chaos 7. It will just boot you out when we join. The game is gated. It won't allow it. I wish they weren't so stuck on that, especially in Onslaught. I mean, say I'm on floor 50 and you're on floor 40, we should be able to do floor 50 together, and then you get credit for floor 40 and I get credit for floor 50. I would love to see it that way, but they're pretty pleased with the current gating system. I personally don't really like it. I wish they didn't do that. But they did. What can you do? Got lots of legendaries. Doesn't look like no exceptional mods are jumping out at me though, sadly. Yeah, I do. I mean, I need... Do I use Sharpened Spikes or Health Pylon? I mean, why are you choosing? Why not just use them both, Logan? You know, if you like those shards, use them. I personally don't use Health Pylon. I use Sharpened Spikes. My favorite wall, my wall of choice, is the Mystic Wall with Sharpened Spikes on it. Because it's got that incredible range on it, and Sharpened Spikes does count for that ranged attack that the Mystic Wall does. So I love that wall. Now that doesn't mean it's the best wall, it means it's my favorite wall. But you should use whatever walls you want, but I mean, if you like Sharpened Spikes and you like Health Pylon, use them both. Let's see. Who did I bring? I brought Earth Shatters, that's right. Let's get some Earth Shatter action going on this one. We'll seriously overkill it. We'll go Earth Shatters, Flame Auras, weapon manufacturers. Pretty sure that'll probably get the job done. There you go, Silence. Here's all the Hyper Shards. Really, the most useful Hyper Shards are the first two, which makes it, you know, I mean, it makes it a huge benefit. They're the easiest ones to get are the first two available, so I mean, that's just awesome. Let's see, we can Earth Shatter it up top here. Yep, I'm out of juice. Somebody didn't drop their mana. Come on now, if you guys want to be here, at least drop the mana, please. Penguin, I still need yours. He doesn't have any. Alright, so we got screwed on the mana. That's alright, can make it work. It depends on the wall. Automation is based off of the wall's attack. I mean, it's a good shard, in theory. I personally don't use it, because my walls don't take damage. Or don't take enough damage where I'm really needing to. Let's see. Let's get one more. Actually, you know what? Instead of doing that, just go one more Flame Aura. Let's go 2 Flame Auras up front here like this. There we go. What do we got left? 250. This is not a boss lane, so let's just do this. Only 100 left. We'll go 2 on this side. There we go. That will work. And I can add some Earth Shatters in with the rest of the mana that drops. If you returned after months of not playing, just get yourself to Chaos 7, then work on your shards, then work on your mods, basically. So the first goal should be just getting to end game, and then fine-tune your shard setups, and then do your mods last. Would be my suggestion as far as progression goes. Well, automation will be good if you decide to push into really, really high Onslaught floors. That's where you'll get the biggest benefit from automation. It's all good there, Pro Killer. You haven't seen me spell, have you? I'm not doing any low chaos tier stuff today, but I do quite frequently. But that's not what I'm doing today. Oh yeah, I hear you there. Typing on any phone kind of stinks, in my opinion. Lightrayne doesn't play BR, Logan. He's a save the world guy. Clingers are easy though. It's all you got to do is hit somebody with it. It's going to be a free kill. I mean, if you get them right away and you see somebody, just throw them into the room and call it good. You know, they wreck it. They're actually super fun. My problem with clingers is I always try to hit them in the head. If I don't get them in the head, then I don't want it, you know. What wave sounds good to stop at? You keep progressing up. There, Silence. Lightrayne's too busy saving the world to kill the rest of you all. Somebody's got to save the world, you know? Don't stop. Keep going up, getting better gear and getting more ascension there, Silence. There's no reason to stop unless you're just bored with it. You know, if that's the case, then just stop whenever you get too bored with it. It's a boot shard. It's called Dummies and Bots there, Logan. Drops in Chaos 2. I would say, I mean, me personally, I would say at a minimum, everyone's Onslaught goal should be floor 114. At a minimum. Just because, you know, you want to get something for doing it. And 114 is where you get that last cosmetic reward. What's my favorite skin in DD2? This is it. There's same joke. I love, love, love this setup right here. It's from the Carnival event. If you guys remember the Carnival event, those that have been around a long time. You can get it out of Defender packs too, but I just love that skin for the Monk. It's without a doubt my favorite one. Looks so beast. Yeah, it's a nice side product of it there, Morak, no doubt about it. But, I mean, at a minimum, you know, the whole doing Ancient Power resets is not going to be for everyone. Even after they change it, it's not going to be for everyone, because it does turn the game into a straight grind game. And the game's grindy enough as it is, no doubt about it. And that just makes it even grindier. But getting to floor 114 is just a real nice milestone. It doesn't require doing any Ancient Power. You can get all of the flares, you know, all of the cosmetic stuff available. No, that still drops silence. It's called Charged Shot. Drops in Chaos 7. I think. Oh, no. Oh, I let him walk right past me. God dang it. I didn't even see him. Son of a bitch. Oh, well. What are you going to do? Anyway, I'm just staring at the chat. I wasn't even looking. I jumped right over his head and ran past him. That's completely my bad. Yeah, anyway, it drops, yeah, Chaos 7, Charged Shot. Definitely still drops, though. Spacing out. It happens, sadly. If I wouldn't have had Dragolich, I would have killed him. If I would have had Betsy out, he'd be dead. Let's see, what do we want to do here? Keep the weapon man's back. What's that leave me? Leaves quite a bit, actually. And 50 left. What do we want to do with the 50? We can do that just to be safe. Don't really need it, I don't think. That leaves 70. What else do I got? Let's just throw in our shatter right here. There we go. Should be good now. There's like every tier has a minimum of 28 shards in it. Chaos 1 through 7, I'm pretty sure. And I think it's between 28 and 33. The problem, Matthias, is I don't like most copyright-free music. Most of it stinks. I don't like most electronic music, and most copyright-free most copyright-free music is electronic or EDM type stuff, and that's just not my favorite choice of music. So it's a randomized reggae playlist that's just on Epidemic Sound. I'll end up switching it up eventually, but I just gotta find I gotta find another easy to put together playlist. I've told everybody a minimum of at least 100 times. Anybody that wants to go to Epidemic Sound and put together a playlist for me, I would check it out, and not one single person has done it. So is the game still a challenge? The game has never been a challenge, okay? But I like playing strategy games. Ever since day one, it's been about meeting the lanes, even the very, very first build of the game. The way the game used to be is there wasn't all these mobs with different abilities. There was different mobs, but it was basically all the same stuff. But it was, this lane has physical resistance, this lane has magic resistance, and it would change, so you would have to watch it every wave. And like, if this lane had physical resistance, you'd have to build all magic defenses. If this lane had magic resistance, you'd want to do all physical defenses. and so on. That was the original form of the game. And then Trials came, and when Trials came, it got rid of those lanes like that and introduced the different chaos mobs, and that's when cyborgs and geodes and all that became a thing. It's got to be on Epidemic Sound, though, Matthias, because I have a license through them to use all their music. I would say making a playlist that's about 3 hours long is probably the best bet. That way, if it's a super long stream, I can just loop it. But you got to remember, it's got to be stuff that is going to be neutral music, that people don't have to necessarily like the music, but you don't want anybody to straight up not like the music. You know? If people hate it, they're not going to watch your stream and listen to it. That's my problem, is I like old school punk, and nobody else likes old school punk. I'm the only one, I'm pretty sure. So I can't play music that I like, you know? It's just not an option. It's not really one's better than the other there, Lorg. It's a personal preference. Flame auras will almost always beat Fissures, just because, as far as generic use, just because Flame auras hit flyers as well and Fissures don't. But if you're a Lavamancer fan, there's no reason why you shouldn't use Fissures. They're really similar defenses, but remember that Fissures apply a dot. So if a mob makes it all the way through your fissure, it's going to continue to get damage ticked on it. And then fissures also have slightly larger range. So if you need aura type defense that has more range, you're not concerned about flyers, and you want a dot, then fissures would be better. But as far as just like generic usage, you know, as far as generic usage goes, a Flame Aura will pretty much meet your needs in just about every instance. Probably not too much longer, Matthias. I'm coming up on 2.5 hours now. And I do have, remember, for me, it's the middle of the afternoon, so I've got things I have to do before stores close and stuff like that. So I'll probably do like one more map after this one, maybe. The problem is, Iceman, is it's copyrighted material. I'm not allowed to use copyrighted material. So, I mean, if it's copyright free, and a lot of the ones that say they're copyright free are not truly copyright free, they actually have to have a Creative Commons copyright license attached to it. Without that, I basically can't use the music. You can make a link. You should be able to make a link to the playlist and just send me the link in Discord or email or Twitter or anywhere, you know. Alright, Tuskar, you ain't sneaking through this time. I'm not using Dragolich right now because I think it's the best pet for this hero. I'm using it because I'm leveling him up. As you see here, he's, what, level 17 now, so getting close to another evolve. But basically just getting them levels in, you know? Can you fix the drop on PS4? You mean the drop in frame rates, or... it sounds pretty good there, Logan. I would not complain about that one bit. Actually, the wife is telling me I gotta kick it in gear here, so I'll actually make this one the last map. I got things I gotta get done before everybody closes. Its licensing is different. In Twitch, they'll mute your VOD, and if you're a Twitch partner, you lose all your advertising revenue if you use copyrighted material. So if you're not a Twitch partner and you don't care about the VOD, then you can use whatever music you want on Twitch. YouTube, you can't do that. You'll actually get copyright strikes on your channel. Nah, sadly, the frame rate on consoles gets really stinky on maps. Unfortunately. I'm gonna have to clear up some space real quick, huh? Not gonna let me auto-collect everything, I don't think. If I don't... get rid of a bunch of green stuff. Just because I know it doesn't have any mods on it. There we go, that should get me through the rest of the map here. Anyway, everybody, that is gonna do it for today, though. We don't have a set date, Logan, but we'd like to within the next couple of months. But yeah, no set date yet. But anyway, everybody, that is going to do it for now. What's going on there, Brandy? How you doing? But thank you all an absolute ton for swinging by. I do really appreciate it. Going to be live tonight on Twitch at 11 p.m., which is in about 7.5 hours-ish from right now. And then remember, tomorrow's live stream, the daytime live stream, is on Twitch. It'll be right after Trendy Friday Fun at 1 p.m. Pacific time. And then I will have some content coming to the DD2 or coming to the YouTube channel though over the next 36 hours. But my next YouTube live stream won't be until Saturday at 1 p.m. Played DD2, all looks fine. Never heard of that, Maroc. I would contact Trendy Support. You can do exclamation support in chat. We'll get you a link to that. That definitely sounds like a strange, very strange situation. I've never heard of anyone else having that problem, though. But yeah, very, very strange one for sure. But anyway, like I said, thanks a ton, everybody. I really do appreciate it. Everybody have a great afternoon, and the weekend's almost here. So make sure you have a good weekend as well. So thank you all a ton, and I will see you next time around. Take it easy.